So I just finished watching a news story about a YouTube couple that had their 6-year-old run a marathon with them. And they videotaped it, as YouTube families do. And now CPS is coming to talk to them basically about child endangerment. And rightfully fucking so. Because it's a 6-year-old running 26.2 miles. Where in your fucking small ass brain did you think that that was at any level okay? Ironically, as I rant about this on YouTube to my almost 500,000 followers, I hate YouTube families. I hate them. Really, really. As someone who had a parent who tried to force her into that child star world very early on when I was like, a teenager. And, and definitely just like literally into my 20s, tried to capitalize off of my, attractiveness, off of my talent and charisma and whatever. It's sick. And I feel like YouTube families are just an evolved way to try and capitalize off of your children. These fucking these fucking weird ass people, weird ass self-centered, selfish ass people that are just privileged enough to have an Instagrammable home and cute kids, pushing their kids out there into the public eye, sometimes being absolutely cruel to them when they are not acting the way that the parents want them to act, because guess what? They're fucking kids, okay? They're fucking kids. As if you have, just because you want to make your weird life some bootleg version of Keeping Up with the fucking Kardashians. That shit is so, it's so warped. It's so fucking warped. Social media is such a wonderful tool, man. It's so wonderful. It's allowed us to become, more connected. It's allowed people like me to become famous from their living rooms. Like, I'm so grateful for that. At the same time, I feel like people have forgotten about the dangers of parasocial relationships, and people have just completely destroyed their boundaries between the digital and real space. And they will do anything for attention. Absolutely anything. Anything for views, anything for fucking attention, including manufacturing their own lives and their children's behaviors into entertainment. Who needs corrupt ass Hollywood directors and agents when you have YouTube parents? Huh? Now, I'll give some leniency and be like, I'm sure there's like healthy fucking ways. There's definitely healthy ways, I guess, to showcase your children, healthy and safe ways to showcase your children on YouTube. I'm sure they're out there. I know there's like cute little channels of kids that open toys and shit and whatnot. And you know what? That's fine. But you know, honey, the families I'm talking about. You know the fucking families I'm talking about. Not allowing your fucking kids to grow up in the privacy and security that they deserve because you want to capitalize on the aesthetic of your family for views and money. I hate it. And the thing is, like, all of us as like personalities or like influence, I fucking hate. I really don't like that word, influencers. Just social media celebs or whatever. I mean, do we capitalize on our personal lives to some extent? Of course we do. I do skits about me and my husband all the time. But I don't do skits about I don't let you into every single thing that's going on in my family, in my marriage. I've seen YouTube families where they're like, we're getting a divorce. And let me sit down and talk about it for 10 minutes. What? What? Are you fucking... Are you fucking kidding me? Are you gonna let us into your family counseling session? Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? There's no boundaries. There's like literally... There's no boundaries. And if their audiences ask for something long enough, as far as like a peek into their personal lives, they will provide it. They will provide it, no matter how intrusive it is to their boundaries or the boundaries of their families or of their fucking children. They'll fucking do it. I don't even show my husband on camera that often. And the times that he shows up on camera, guys, if you see my husband when he shows up on camera, that is because he wanted to. That's because he chose to. It's usually because I'll approach him with a specific thing. I'm like, hey, I think this would be fun for us to do together if you want. And sometimes he's like, no. But sometimes he's like, yeah, let's do it. And then we do. And then that's it. But but I tell people all the time, I'm like, you see the tag, you see the username, it says Nikki Marina. That's what you're going to get. Nikki fucking Marina. And even with that, you're going to get what I choose to give you. You're going to get what I choose to show you into my life. Okay? And that's everybody's, personal choice, what they want to divulge about their life. But I'm sorry, I just don't really have respect for people that will divulge so much that it intrudes into their children's health and safety and development. I absolutely hate that. It's absolutely freakish. And even revealing too much, and especially when you're a parent, a spouse, divulging too much about your life and your issues can and will have second, third-hand effects on your kids anyway. You know what I mean? And so it's like, the fact that this couple are so shocked that CPS is coming to talk to them about dragging their 6-year-old into a 26.2-mile run is mind-boggling to me. Because any adult with at least half their brain cells would know that that's absolutely insane, but they did it anyway. Anyone with half a brain would know that would deduce that that's probably not the most healthy thing to put a 6-year-old through. Like, oh, he wanted to do it. He's 6. He's 6. You want to do a lot of fucking dumb shit when you're 6. Your parents' job is to fucking stop you from doing dumb shit that could honestly kill you. They make me so uneasy. Do I expect everybody to have the same style as I do, which is little effort because this is just me holding up my iPhone in cinematic mode and filming myself with no fucking makeup. Do I expect everyone to have my style? No. But human decency, responsibility, and just an attachment to reality has definitely become worn down, especially in the last few years. But I know that YouTube families have been around for longer than the pandemic has been pandemicking. I know that, but I really do think that it's gotten worse, and it's it's gotten just so, it's gotten so out of hand. And it just grosses me out. I think this is a rant that I've been wanting to do for a long time, because I've definitely talked to my husband about it. Every time we see fucking YouTube family, I'm just like, what the freak is this? But this news story just really sent me over the edge. I'm like, okay, there's no, okay. Okay. This is, as a YouTuber, whatever, I don't even like that. That shit's not normal. It's not normal. It's not safe. It's cruel. You know, I'm sorry. Like, reality TV already is freakish enough. Do I watch it? Absolutely. But like, reality TV in and of itself is weird enough. But to implement that into your own home, you know, your home life, you know, I'm sorry, but that's psychotic, and shame on you, because like I said, it's literally just another way to capitalize off of your kids. That's all it is, disguised by its cuteness. But there's been cases of like parents like literally like yelling at their fucking kids for not acting the way that they want them to on camera for their fucking YouTube channel, not letting them be fucking kids, not letting them develop outside of the public eye. It's really gross. It's really gross. If you're gonna exploit someone, just exploit yourself, like I do. Exploit your fucking self. Like, you're a grown-up. You get to choose to do that. Exploit your fucking self and your dumbassery. Even that, like I said, even that's fucking crazy, because that can have second and third order effects on your kid. But your kid, like... Ow, god damn it. Let's pull my earring out. Little fucking, you see this shit? YouTube families are gross and weird, and they need to be put in check, and they need to stop. Hopefully no further trauma is caused to this little fucking 6-year-old because of his stupid ass parents. And given that hopefully no more trauma comes to this kid, let that be a cautionary tale to anyone currently exploiting their children like that, or even thinking about exploiting their children like that in such an unsafe way without any fucking boundaries, to respect their development as a child.